Hey guys! And we've got baby me in the background apparently. That's cute. Not planned, but cute. I'm not centered. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Welcome to Katie's Chaos. I'm Katie and I am also the chaos because there's a reason that I named my channel this. This is kind of like a get to know me video, I guess. I was going to do it like a get ready with me, get to know me kind of thing, but I wouldn't be able to multitask like that. So obviously I'm a very small channel, so I've just kind of got a list of things that I've decided that you guys need to know about me. So yeah, essentially we have a couple different parts to this video, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5 little subheadings of the video. I'm a very organised person, totally, to a point. And yes, I had to make a list because I will start rambling on about things that no one cares about. So, my name, Katie Dale, very simple name that usually gets said wrong because people think my name is Katie. It's not. Do you want my full name? Katie Patricia Dale. Extra names. It's my great nan's name, my nan's middle name, my mum's middle name, and my middle name. So it's being passed down. I'm 15 years old. I actually didn't turn 15 that long ago. It was like a month ago. 14th of September 2010. That's my birthday. September, so I'm one of the oldest in my year. So my friends like to call me old, despite one of my closest friends being a literal week younger than me. On the dot, she's the 21st, okay? It's insane. Where I live, okay. I live in West Sussex, England, which is like near the coast, I guess. We're near the coast? Yeah, we're at the coast. I'll put a map in or something. I'm really bad at geography. Favourite colour? That's such a random thing to have in this section. Sure, my favourite colours are seafoam green and turquoise, because that's something you really needed to know. I don't know, they're just nice colours, I guess. I like this kind of blue. There's a reason I'm wearing it. It's fine. Random facts about me. What are some random facts about me? The only facts about me I can think of I'm going to cover like completely in a different section of this. I'm not a very talented person. I'm a writer. That's all I'm here for. And that's why I have an entire subsection of this video dedicated to writing. Should we just go with like, I don't know, TV show that I've watched? I don't watch TV shows or films that often. I was watching The Rookie, I guess. But then my dad got rid of the Now TV subscription. So I still have a couple of those episodes to watch. But it's fine. We've got Netflix back now and I've just started watching Ginny and Georgia because all of my friends have been like, you need to watch it. So I was like, you know what, sure. And so I've watched one episode 2 days ago. I was meant to watch some more yesterday and then I completely forgot. So, my bad. It seems pretty good though. Other than the fact that my friends clearly forgot to warn me of the extremely intimate scenes in the pilot. The pilot. I wasn't ready for that. But it's fine. That's essentially all facts about me. That's like, okay, that's random things. Yeah, I don't like watching films. I hate films in general. I hate horror films as like a massive thing. I woke up like half an hour ago, okay? I haven't eaten anything and my throat's really sore. I'm a very picky eater. That's one thing. Not like, there's definitely people that are pickier. Like, I'll try things, okay? But there's a very high chance that I won't like it. I don't like pancakes. I don't like peppers and tomatoes, but they're understandable. They have weird tastes. Stuff like that. I've never actually tried sushi, but I'm not a big person on seafood. Never really liked seafood. Okay, that's the About Me section done. Now we've got school life, okay. Whoa. So, obviously I'm 15, so I'm in year 10, which is 9th grade. I had to look that up before this so that I could be a bit more inclusive. I'm so kind. I don't, is that a freshman? Is that what that is? I don't know. I think it is, because I Googled this yesterday. So, because I had to get this whole thing ready to be able to film this video while my parents and my sister are out, because I don't want them to hear me shouting at a camera. Especially since I'm never in the living room, and this is where I decided to film. I'm also still not centered. This is annoying me. There's a dip in the sofa, like, right here, so I'm, like, leaning this way. My GCSE subjects, that's interesting. Do you care? Probably not. I'm going to tell you anyway. So, I'm the last year that had to take a language. Well, not everyone did. If you had, like, severe, like, learning difficulties or you got really bad in the test, you didn't have to take a language. I didn't try, yet somehow got really good grades in my language test. I can hardly speak French, but I take French now. Love my teacher, love my class, but I can't speak French for the life of me. Bonjour, je m'appelle Katie. It's basically all I've got. I can write in French quite well, though. I could write, like, a good paragraph in French, but I can't speak it. So I've got Duolingo back now. And then we take a humanities, which is either history or geography, and judging by earlier in the video, I take history. I'm not great at history either, but I hate geography so much. I had a really creepy teacher in year 8, and it was really unsettling. He used to, like, run his hand down my arm and, like, teach, like, really up close to my face, and it was really concerning. So, decided not to take geography after that. And I love my history teachers now as well. It's great. What else do I take? Oh, and then you've just got, like, your other option subjects. You have, like, a whole list that you could just pick from. I take psychology, which I love. It's great. Yeah. I actually got an award. I got subject winner. Subject winner when I was in year 9 for doing great at psychology. So I have my little group of 5. We just sit in the corner and gossip basically the whole time. We do our work as well, obviously. It's when we like done the work, or like we did the same exact work last lesson or something. So then we'll just talk the whole time, and usually we'll judge the sixth formers' outfits, because we sit the second floor or first floor. So I'm British. We're right by the window. So my friend's always looking out the window, and as soon as a sixth former walks past, she'll say something about the outfit, and immediately all 5 of us just spring up. So if you're a sixth former at my school, don't wear concerning clothes, because you will get 5 random teenagers judging you. I don't usually judge. They usually wear quite normal. It's usually a lot of just joggers and a top. It's usually if the colour scheme doesn't go, that's when we start complaining. Alright, computer science, that's my last one. If that doesn't scream nerd, I don't know what does. I am a massive nerd. But I do enjoy computer science. I'm just really bad at coding, which is like kind of a staple of the subject. I'm also one of 2 girls in my class, and in our seating plan, we're together, luckily. We weren't originally, we had to ask to be put together. We're in the back corner, and we're hidden by a pole from the front of the class. Like, damn, thanks. So I have to lean forward awkwardly to be able to see the whiteboard, and she can't see it at all. So she just has to hope and pray that they put it all on our platform. I don't know if other schools use our platform, so I don't want to say it in case I just give away where I go to school. Because I don't want to do that, if that's all right. My favourite subject. Maths. I'm a really nerdy person. I enjoy math. I'm in like the highest set for maths. I just find it easy, which if you find the subject easy, then usually you like it. If you find it too easy, then it's just, no, this is boring. Which it depends on what we're doing. Right now we're doing Venn diagrams, which they were nice in primary school, just 2 little circles, a little box around them. It was nice and simple. No, now we've got set notation. The heck is a set notation? I don't like set notation. But it's more confusing because it's similar to Boolean operators in computer science, which if you're confused, I'll put something here to help out. They're similar, but not the same, and it's messing with my head. Please stay on. Thank you. I'd really appreciate that. My dream uni is the University of East Anglia in Norwich for creative writing and English literature, because I'm a writer. I enjoy writing. And I didn't know there were schools for creative writing. I wanted to go to Oxford for ages, and then I realised that was just a lot of like old literature, and I was like, no thank you. because I'm really bad with like old literature. I can't read like Shakespearean and all that stuff. And two of my GCSE texts, no wait, not two of them, one of my GCSE texts is Shakespeare. We've got Macbeth, Jekyll and Hyde, which is Robert Louis Stevenson, which is also an old text. And then we've got In Spectacles. Wait, who's that by? Oh, J.B. Priestley. I remember because we always get told off for spelling his name wrong, which I did once. Anyway, a funny story in class. Funny or just annoying, because I could sit here for days going on about how strange my school is. Usually it happens in French, all my strange stuff, because I had my teacher come in with a cowbell once, which I do have a short for, if you're interested. He just came in and started banging a cowbell at us. That was strange. What else do we have? My school isn't a very funny place. It's usually just the random stuff that happens with me and my friends at lunch. Because usually I'm trying to tell them like a story, like I was trying to tell them maybe about the cowbell or something, and then I just get a carrot launched at my head. Because my friends like to launch food. Usually it's carrots, which are my friends that she's eating, or it's apples, which are mine. I'm just sitting there eating my apple slices, and then all of a sudden one gets launched across the room. Like, okay. This is actually from my friend as well. Little bracelet for my birthday. It's from my sister, in case you care. These are also from my sister. Don't know if you can tell, and I can't get that close to the camera without getting off the sofa, so we're just kind of little cute. Can you like focus? It's not focusing, it's just a paw print, in case you care. And the necklace is also from my sister, but not for this birthday. That was like 2 years ago, but it's not this specific one because it broke twice, so I had to get 2 new ones. Okay then. Third topic of the video. In case you care. You probably don't, but it's fine, which is writing / my book. So, my book is called Tekken C, The War of Alliance. If you want to go watch all my really cringy shorts, go for it. Like, I want you to, but I also don't recommend it. Because they are really cringe. I mean, some of them are okay. Some of them are alright. Some of them have got me like 1,000 views, so I'll take my wins. It's a fantasy sci-fi book about a war between 2 planets, and the heirs to the thrones from each planet have to essentially try and end the war. It's quite simple. It only started by one side. You've got Clara Tak, who's the main character, whose mum started the war against the Aquarians, and Aqua, the heir to the throne of Aquarian, comes to Technosis and starts attending school with Kiara and her sisters, which was confusing because obviously opposite sides of a war, but she attended school anyway, and then they just start working together to get an artifact, which was then meant to help them end the war. The mystery is, can they end the war? Or will they all suffer for eternity? Oh, and Kiara's dad died in the war, and so did Aqua's mum. That's another quick thing. You know that in the prologue, though. Don't be one of these people who skips the prologue. Because you will miss out on vital information. It's not even been published yet. I don't know if it's going to get published. I really hope it does. That's like my biggest dream in life, is to get my book published. Would be insane. So it's just like, I'm 15, okay, a book published at 15, that I started writing at 13. I wrote the first draft at 13, wrote the second one 14, and then I've sent it off to a publisher to see if they want to work with me. I sent it off like a week before I turned 15, and now I'm kind of just waiting on it, and I'm working on the second book, so we'll see if they want me, and we'll see if I can get the second one written, because I haven't written that in ages, because I've been more focused on this for some reason. And revising for tests, because right now I'm in a 2-week period of tests at school, and I should probably be revising because I have 2 tests tomorrow. My RE test and my second computer science one, which is the coding test, and I literally said I can't do coding, so I probably should be revising for that, but it's fine. No one cares. What inspired my book? Well, essentially, I can't talk. Stop screaming at this camera. Basically, it was in like primary school. Can't remember exactly what year it was. Anywhere from like year 3 to year 5, maybe? No, because it wasn't in COVID. So we may have been younger. I'm not quite sure how old we were. But essentially we played this game called the Superhero Game, which may or may not have torn apart my entire friend group, and this is the book I decided to write about, so it's fine. But essentially, we were all like different superheroes. I was Tech Girl, which made Technosis and Kiara Tech, And a couple years back, we had done a mini superhero game thing where I was Seagirl, which then inspired Aqua for my friend, or Seagull at the time, who was quite different, because now Aqua flies with a surfboard, but as you can guess by how her name sounds, she has seagull wings originally. I mean, why not? It's fitting. And then we had like my other friends who were like the other tech siblings. But then there's some of the characters who were inspired by friends that I didn't meet until secondary school, who obviously didn't play the game with us because we played it in primary school. And there's a couple of them. There's a lot of more of the main characters are inspired by my friends. And there's a couple of the teachers who are inspired by teachers at my school. That's the washing machine. I thought someone walked in on me doing this. Right, like, was it like writing at 13 and 15? Well, 13 to 15. I actually didn't used to like writing in primary school. I couldn't care less for it. I hated literacy. That's what it was at the time. It wasn't English. Couldn't stand it. I found it so boring. Like, I don't care that that's a metaphor. I still don't care about language techniques, but I know them. So, but it was year 7 where I had a teacher who I honestly didn't like that much. The way she taught, it just really annoyed me. And we had to do like a poetry competition thing. And I was like, fine. And I wrote this poem. It was like 8 stanzas, paragraphs, however you want to call it. They're called stanzas. 8 of them, it rhymed. And she put my poem forward along with 2 poems from the other school for like the competition. And George the poet, if you ever heard of him, like a very famous UK poet, and I think he's a songwriter as well. I think he did it in like song form. He like read my poem and apparently loved it. That's like one of my biggest flexes in my writing era, of me being like 12 and getting my poem read by an actual poet. I did get like an award for that too. I got to skip the canteen queue for a week for that, and I got like a gift card that I never actually used. I'm in year 10 now and I still haven't used it. So it's probably not valid anymore, but each of their own, it's fine. And then in year 8, I had to do like a creative writing thing about a conflict. And I was like, you know what? Let's bring the superhero game back to life. And I named the characters. We went with Kiara, Aqua, and Ilma, which is one of the other tech siblings. We've got all the tech siblings, in case you're wondering. Kiara, Minda, Ilma, Micah, and Ira. That's the order. And I know I spell Micah as Mika, but I say Micah, so just putting that out there. I may be wrong, but in the context of my book, you lot are all wrong. So yeah, in that sense, I still have a lot of the original stories that I wrote for this conflict thing. And basically, I got the war thing coming, the dead parents, the heirs to the throne working together to try and end the war, got the whole thing. And then I was like, you know, what if I made this into a book? And so I started writing. And now I'm here. I love how this glass is just my prop. I feel the need to hold something. I'm a very fidgety person. I've got my fidget ring. I don't know if you can tell, but it spins. Life is great. My friends, a lot of them, like, depends on which friend group we're talking about. If the friends I sit with at lunch, if my book comes up in conversation, I get told to shut up because I talk about it a lot. But if with my other friends, they love hearing about it, and it's amazing. I love it so much. I sent them the copy of it, and that some of them have started reading it, and they've said that they love it. I'm really hoping that they actually do, and they're not just saying that to make me feel better. Section 5. We've got hobbies and interests, just some other stuff, I guess, that you wouldn't really think about me. I play tennis. That's one thing. I've played since I was 6, so that's 9 years. Yep. Questioning my math skills there. I really enjoy it. I play every Friday at my club that I do after school. It's not with my school, it's a separate thing to school, but it's after school. My school does do a club, but it's considered a summer sport, so it's not until like ages away, and I usually don't do it. I didn't do it last year. I did it in year 7 and 8. I don't anymore. Because I'm at like a different sight, if that makes sense. I'd say I'm pretty good at tennis. I came third-ish in a tournament thing I did a couple weeks ago, back in like August. Oh gosh, yeah, August is like a month. Jeez, okay. A month ago. Okay. That was in the girls' one. In the boys' one, I lost all my matches. I lost every single one. Oh, my boy, mixed gender. This has liquid in it. Well, that's good. Other interests. Harry Potter. I'm very basic. I'm a Potterhead. I love Harry Potter. I'm currently reading the books. I've watched all the films. I'm currently reading Goblet of Fire. I've been spending more time writing than I have reading, which is always awkward when like teachers ask about my book and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, so you enjoy reading as well?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I do." But then I'm like awkwardly sitting there. Have you read this? Have you read this? Have you read this? No. Because I don't read a lot. I wish I did though. I wish I did. As younger, I read things like Tom Gates, David Walliams. That was my jam when I was a child. And then now I'm reading Harry Potter. And that's basically all I've read. I don't read a lot. And it's really sad. Yeah, I love Harry Potter. If you do decide to look at my overly cringe shorts, you will see that in quite a lot of them I'm wearing the same Hogwarts hoodie. And I have another Harry Potter hoodie coming that says sarcasm because Avada Kedavra is illegal, which basically just sums up my life, to be fair. Did I have another Harry Potter thing coming? I have no idea. I have a bunch of just random Harry... Oh wait, no, I do. I have a Time Turner necklace coming. I needed one thing off Temu and then I ended up ordering a bunch of stuff. My idol... Oh, okay, this is... Okay. Waiting for this. My idol, favourite celebrity / favourite song. It's a whole single little section. Freya Sky. I love Freya Sky. With a heart. My Freya Sky is like my favourite person ever. I love her so much. We're like... What was it, like 10 months and 28 days apart, I think. Just know that off the top of my head, Keely. No one asks questions. What is the washing machine doing? Don't know, but yeah, no. I love Freya Sky. She's like such a nice, fun person. I love zombies. Like, it's like they're such cringe movies, but it's like that's why they're so lovable and like they're so amazing. I also have the entire Zombies 4 soundtrack just on my playlist. I actually don't have any from the other movies. Someday isn't on my playlist. Okay. Where's that hair all over my socks? That's just disrespectful that I do not have Someday on my playlist. Who are you? Spying on people out the window, it's fine. But my favourite song by Freya Sky... I'm pretty sure that's my favourite song in general, but my favourite song definitely is by Freya Sky. I'm waiting for her new one in November. If it could hurry up, please, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you and goodbye. Oh, what is my favourite song by her? I love Can't Fake It. That one's really good. I love Can't Fake It. But, like, you can't go wrong with Gold's Gone. Gold's Gone is just, like, the staple of Freya Sky. But then Walkover. I love Walkover. But Who I Thought I Knew, that is a lyrical masterpiece. I love that. I'm forgetting her songs now. Someone to Love. Love Someone to Love. Winter Dream. I haven't actually listened to Winter Dream in ages because it's not Christmas yet. I need to get back into the spirit of Winter Dream. What else is there? Who Says? But that's a cover. I still love it. It's a cover, just pointing that out. It really annoys me when I see people ranking her songs and they always put Who Says first. I'm like, that's not her song. It's still great, she sounds great in it, I'm not denying that, but it's not her song. I Love the Way. That was one of her, like, old songs. That is, like, OG Freya Sky. So, if you know that, good job. Have I just gone through all of her songs? All of Freya Sky's songs are my favourite. My Own Way, that's all I didn't include. And that's because that was from Zombies. I love all the Zombies songs. They're great. But honestly though, I like country music as well. It's a bit off topic, but I'm a country person. My Spotify playlist is literally called Country with Sparkles because it's a load of country songs and then just a bit of sprinkling of Freya Sky and Tate McRae. Because love. I need more Freya Sky songs. It's really sad that in my like 4-hour playlist, her songs come up like once a day, if that. It's either they don't come up at all or I get like 3 of her songs consecutively and then I don't hear from her again and it's like, damn, okay, thanks. Thank you, Spotify. I don't have premium before anyone says like anything. I'm the only person in my family who uses Spotify, so they can't get like a family plan or anything, so don't have premium. It's fine. Ow. It's fine. Do I have anything else I want to share with you guys? Anything else you care to know about me? I'm not a very interesting person. I'm not a very talented person, just in the art of writing. I mean, my friends say that I'm more talented, but it's like, in what? They say I'm a good artist. I'm not a good artist. I can draw quite well digitally because there's a really fancy thing called an undo button. So I've done like some digital things. If you see a lot of art on like my channel and stuff, it's probably my digital stuff, or it's just from AI. I use Freepik a lot. Free advertising for you there. Freepik, it's great. I use a lot of their stuff. The free stuff, because I don't want to pay. But it's still great. Oh, why is my torch on? It's fine. I mean, they say that I'm talented just because I'm like top set almost everything. Maths, English, science, like the main 3, I'm top set all. I wasn't top set English and science last year though, in year 9. I am now, but wasn't before. And top set PE. I don't know how I landed there, considering that I have ankle problems and knee problems on the same leg. It's great fun. I have a blood test in like 2 days, so to test for arthritis for like the 800th time. I don't think I have it. And I got an MRI at some point for my ankle, so who knows, your girl might be dying. I'm not, I'm fine. Half an hour? I've been talking to a screen for half an hour. Well, the last thing, obviously, I make a small channel, so I don't get a lot of like comments and stuff. But when I do get comments, very few and far between, it's a lot of how to do this, which if you just look up Spider-Man heart on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, it will come up as like a much better tutorial than mine. But if you're wondering, rock and roll symbol or I love you in ASL, the only ASL that I know, because I'm British. I don't actually know BSL either though, so it's fine. That, thumbs together, cross, and then wrap. It's quite simple. And don't question my thumbs. I have bendy thumbs. That's another random fun fact about me, is that I have hitchhiker's thumbs, which people find really weird. But yeah, a lot of things I can do with my body that people find weird. I can like shake my hand, which is apparently weird. Don't know if you can see, but it's shaking. I can do it with both hands, kind of. It's just a weird thing. What else can I do? My eyes shake. 8% of people that can do that. I don't know if you guys can see. I probably just look cross-eyed, not gonna lie. I don't know, can you see it? Hopefully you can. If not, I just look awkward. Also, yeah, I have these little things on my glasses. That's why I put them on weirdly. So don't ask questions. What else can I do? I don't know if this is weird that I can... Wait, my knee. Is my knee in shot? I'm really short. Hold up. Wait, I'm not... It's not in shot. Hello? Okay, I can, like, do that. Which is, like, weird to some people, but then not weird to others. Like, some of my friends find it really weird, others don't. I think they more find it weird when I'm cold. They'll shiver like that they'll go up and down, they'll shiver. That's basically everything about me. I'm not a very interesting person, to be fair. I'm just a person who exists and who has a very difficult to achieve dream. Side note, adding on to being like, I want to be like a famous author. That would be like insane. Like, you know, like joke around with Harry Potter and stuff, like be a big author. I'd love that. And then on top of that, being like a celebrity, as say, I'd love to go on like celebrity like game shows or just like, is that a game show? I don't really know. But stuff like that. Like, could you imagine me on Strictly Come Dancing? That would be interesting. We watch Strictly a lot as a family, watching it now, obviously, because it's on, and may or may not have ever so slight crush on Harry. He's doing it, the gladiator. He's really hot. Just saying. I seem to have a thing for Harrys. In Harry Potter, I like Harry. I'm not a Draco person. I used to be. But I'm a Harry Potter girl. One of my biggest celebrity crushes there. Malachi Barton is my celebrity crush, though. He's just such a nice and funny person. He seems like so genuine and just like so sweet. He's handsome as well. Extra points. But it's like when he's saying like all the little things he wants in a relationship, like holding hands while driving, legs to be touching. It's just the really cute things. That's what I'd want. I like the little things. I mean, give me a big thing every now and again too. Like, go for it. Treat me if you'd so wish. But yeah, I like a little. I don't think I need this list anymore. I think we're good. I think I'm winging this. I've not explained things no one cares about yet. I probably have. This entire video you probably don't care about, but if you don't, then just don't watch it. Simple. I'm a problem solver. Do I have much else to talk about? What is that car? That is the like weirdest shaped car ever. It's like half circular and half square. It's something. I don't know what it is, but it's something. It's also freezing right now, and I decided to film without a jumper on because, you know, the vest looks better than wearing a jumper over it, so that's where we got to with this. Doing this has made me realise how not interesting I am. I think that's everything. Well, hope you enjoyed. Hope you like me as a person. If you don't, I also really just don't care. Just go away. You don't need to tell me that you don't like me. Don't take time out of your day for that. It's just not worth it. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you want to come back at some point. Hopefully. This was a half decent video. And yeah, like, subscribe, do all that. Because apparently I'm meant to tell you to do that. You can't just make that decision by yourself. So yeah, see ya.